Alright, this question is monthly transactions 1. So what you need to do is you need to write a solution to format list table. Basically, it's to find each month and country and the number of transaction and their total amount and number of the approved transactions and their total amount. So let's basically look at it like how are we going to do this. So for example, it looks like the date is going to be trimmed. So you're going to just trim from here to here. So there's one thing that we noticed, and also even though they have the same month, they are going to have what the different entry for the country. So it's not just grouped by the transaction date, but also grouped by the country, right? So there's one thing, and then what else? Transaction count, which means total, right? And then approval count is basically determined by the state, right? So if there is approval, then we assign to 1, else we say equal to 0, right? And then we sum. So this is the sum for this guy, right? And then transaction total amount is going to be the amount, something like this, right? And then approval total amount is going to be based on approval, based on the state, right? Based on the state, if this is approval, then we just increment. I mean, we sum based on the state. All right, so a little bit tricky, but anyway, so let's look at it. So select. Okay, so first thing is going to be what? As month. So we just write out everything first. As transaction count. And then as approve count, as transaction total. And then last but not least. Alright. So once we have it, so we don't care about what we select. Let's care about what table we use. So it's going to be transaction table. Alright. And I care about the group by because you're going to group by the month first and group by the country later, right? So what is the month? Month is going to be transaction date, right? So in order to trim the transaction date, you can use left and transaction, and then it has to be 7. So length of 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So this is how you do it, right? And then country, basically just country. We not modify this column, right? And the transaction count is going to be the number of the row after we group, right? So it's just going to be total count of total, and approve count is basically based on the state, right? So it has to be count, right? So you need to use sum, and then if the state is equal approve, then we basically want to just say, oh, I'm going to initialize to 1, else 0. Alright, so this will happen to what? To approve total amount as well. But for the total amount, we need to look at the amount, not the actual, the number of the rows, right? So total amount, we sum it, and if that is approved, right? So how about transaction total amount? It's basically just sum of the amount, right? Wait, amount. So let's the solution. So let me run it. Okay, so it should be a typo, right? 1,000, 2,000. 1 second. Wait, where's the error? Uh, one second. Oh, country. Come on. Alright, submit. Cool. So this will be the solution. And then if you have a question in the comments, see you later. Bye.